Yeah, I know. That intro, really gets you in the feels. And speaking of the PlayStation, it's a great console that has some truly amazing games.
Neat.
And one in particular that comes to mind that's legendary among old school gamers is of course Abes Oddysee. But before I talk about the adventures of Abe, I think we need a brief recap of the Sony PlayStation. Now, the PlayStation itself is still loved by many gamers today, and at the time of release it faced competition in the forms of the Sega Saturn and the Nintendo 64.
Hello!
But the thing that made the PlayStation stand out against its competitors was of course a number of things.
Oh, really?
Ranging from its superior graphics capabilities, a unique controller design, and its impressive library of video games.
Nice.
All of these titles offered unique gameplay as well as stunning graphics, and we can't forget the compelling storylines that kept players hooked for hours. There are many titles that did this, Metal Gear Solid being one of them. And it's from here that other games would offer a glimpse into what the PlayStation was capable of, and solidifying its place as a gaming console of choice in the 90s.
Whoa.
And one title that helped to solidify this crown of excellence was of course Abes Oddysee.
That's pretty good.
Hold on, Abes Oddysee. Odd you see. Never noticed that before.
Right.
Anyway, one of the key inspirations for Abes Oddysee was the classic film Metropolis, and in order to bring the world of Abes Oddysee to life, developer Oddworld Inhabitants used a combination of 2D and 3D graphics to give the game a unique look and feel. The aim was to have a world filled with a variety of interesting and different characters, each with their own quirks and personalities as well as backstories, which if you ask me, is pretty cool when you come to think about it. But more importantly, how did Abes Oddysee play? The adventure in Oddworld is a side-scrolling platformer with a gameplay style similar to the likes of Prince of Persia and the legendary Flashback. Players have to navigate through a variety of different obstacles as well as solving puzzles in order to progress through the game.
Excellent!
And these puzzles were challenging but not impossible, offering just enough to help players, although some gamers I know absolutely swear at a certain part of Abes Oddysee. Abes Oddysee was also known for its stunning visuals, and of course these visuals were dark and twisted, but it was the focus of grotesque imagery and dark humour that helped to create that sense of immersion that I mentioned before. These great visuals mixed with some amazing gameplay helped fuel the popularity surrounding Abes Oddysee, and when it came to the music, it certainly helped to create an atmosphere for this fantastic game.
Shut up and take my money!
Now, very much like other video game characters such as Mario, Crash Bandicoot, and even Sonic the Hedgehog, Abe has an endearing quality about him that connects him to fans, especially those who know how it feels to be the underdog going up against the unstoppable forces of evil. The game itself is an absolute masterpiece. From its gorgeous visuals, challenging puzzles, and its engaging storyline, it's easy to see why Abes Oddysee has such a cult following.
You're goddamn right.
And it's thanks to this dedicated fan base that Abes Oddysee went on to have many sequels as well as spin-offs, ranging from Munch's Odyssey, Abe's Exodus, and Stranger's Wrath.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Now, in conclusion, Abes Oddysee is a must-have for any gamer, especially those that love PlayStation games, and it's easy to see why it appears on the PlayStation Classic, but that's for another time.
Oh, come on!
Anyway, come back next time for the first of my What If videos, and all I can say is Nintendo PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next game.